This video will show you how to add products and change attributes on the Hogtown Lacrosse website. So we are using a WordPress input. So you can always log in from here, or on the home page there's a little login thing there. Put in your username and your password. You're going to site admin, and so this is the inside. This is the dashboard. You can edit a bunch of things from here. So here are users. These are all the users that we have over here. The two main roles that you'll be using is administrator and shop manager. The shop manager can edit a lot of products and almost everything except for certain things like themes and social media links and stuff like that, which I will show you later. Also, customers can subscribe to the website and become a subscriber, or which is like the customer login, so they can't edit anything really, but we can view their orders and a profile if they choose to create one, get to know our customers a bit. So we're going to just go ahead and add a product. So it's pretty straightforward. You just have to follow all the prompts. Product name, you put the product name in. The categories. The categories are what shows up in the catalog. So if you go into the live site, which I've opened up in a new tab here, and click catalog, the categories show up here. So in this case, let's say we want to add shorts. I'm going to add a new product category. I'm going to put custom sublimated shorts in. And then I'm going to put this as a team uniform thing. So in parent category, I've selected team uniforms, and it'll show up underneath. Add new product category. It automatically selects it for you when you add it from within the product. I'm also going to click team uniforms as well. So if somebody clicks team uniforms on this page, it'll show up there. It's not going to show up there right now because it is not, there's nothing in it yet. I haven't published it, so publish button is right here. So in the featured image, you can get one of the images from the library, and to put images in the library you would grab them from AK. Alright, so that was just a little pause there, but as I was saying, I'm getting all the images from Athletic Knit here, and then saving them to the computer, and then just uploading them. So I'm going to grab this purple pair, set that as the featured image, and then I'm going to write down the product title. Sublimated shorts. Alright, so on this section is the publish button, save draft, so you can save it if you're halfway through, and there's also preview. So if you're not quite ready to publish it, or you're not sure what it's going to look like, you can always preview it. I highly recommend previewing the item before you publish it. So right now, all that we've inputted is the title, the image, and which if you click on comes up bigger, and the category. So now I'm going to show you how to edit the other sections. So in this, we're going to have to put a description. I usually like to put the product features and the style code. So this one is ZL901. And I'll put in some points. There's bullets right there. So it'll be made in Canada. I'll just put made in Canada. Let's see what else Athletic Knit has on these shorts. Doesn't really say much of a description. just leave it there for now. This one actually appears close right beside the image, so this product short description shows up right. Product short description shows up right there. And this pair, I just have see below for garment features, which I'm also going to write in here. Canada, submitted, do customizable. Now if we preview it, we'll see changes. So now it says see below for garment features there, and the product description that I just typed in showed up over here. Now this is the most complicated part right here, is the product data. There's simple product, that would be an item that you already have and want to sell or market, doesn't have any variables. So for example, a simple product would be size small purple shorts. The customer doesn't have the option of choosing a different size because that's all that's left. So like a real stock item, you would just put in the regular price. Alright, so you can put the regular price in there and the sale price if you choose. Most of the products on the Hogtown website are going to be variable products because you can select the size, the color, etc. So here's how you do a variable product. You put in the SKU in general, in attributes. So there are two ways of adding attributes. You can do a custom attribute, which gives you this box. The first thing I'm going to do is click on these two radio boxes. If you don't click those, they won't show up on the page, as it says. And then you can put something in like color. Then you can actually enter in each color's with separating values. So let's do green, just for example's sake. Red and blue. You have to separate them with this weird line, otherwise it doesn't separate them into anchors. So I'll show you what I mean by that. So I'll do blue, and then I'll put a comma and put yellow, and then we'll see what happens. So first you hit save. Now if we go to variations, let's say you wanted to assign a certain price to a certain color, you'll see here that we have the green, and it was separated with that line, and the red, and then it was separated, but the blue and the yellow were not separated because I put a comma there. So, because these shorts are sublimated, we're not going to give color options, but we are going to have size options. So you can add size in the same way that I just showed you, or you can add size through here. So this is a custom input that I have assigned to it, which I'll show you after you learn how to edit the basic product data. So if you add that, you're not allowed to change the title. You still have to check those off, but it already comes with all these values in, and you can add values as you go as well. So to add a new value, you would just say add new and type in the size, like maybe it comes in a 7XL or something. And what I usually do is select all, and then just eliminate the ones that it doesn't come in. You can also type, for example, you can also type them in. So if I start typing small, the S will show up and I can select it. So the youth sizes come in small to extra large, which I think we all have there, and the adult comes in small to 4XL. So I'm going to eliminate the 5XL and the 6XL and the goalie and all the ladies.
Yeah, there's some other ones that I think are better. Are you gonna like spam all your friends with all that stuff?
Alright.
You can't center that?
So now I'm going to press Save Attributes. These will show up in the variations. I'm going to add a variation because you have to have the price. In this case, I'm just going to keep it as any size, and I'm going to put the price in over here. And now I'm going to save it and preview it again. So our price is shown up on the top. We have the size option with the drop down. We can select any of those. the last thing you would add is tags. So tags are pretty important because it helps you search items. You can put anything that applies, maybe even things that don't apply if you want Lacrosse to show up when they search it. But every time you insert a tag, so it remembers it, and you can click choose from most used tags, and they'll show up all down here. The ones that are the biggest are the most used ones, and the ones that are smaller are used less. So athletic, apparel, sports, cross, shorts, spring, summer, Toronto, youth. It's got some youth sizes in there. Put the word in sublimated. Team, uniform, etc. So that's pretty straightforward. On top of the featured image is product gallery. So if we maybe had images of the shorts in different colors, we could also add those to the gallery. You can select multiple items at once by pressing Shift. You can uncheck items. Just gonna add those. I'm gonna save the draft. Preview it. There it is. And as you can see now, we have the gallery and it's got the different images in it. So what you don't want to do with the gallery is put the featured image in the gallery because it already appears there automatically, so I'm going to remove that. Because the sublimated shorts are all one, like they come specifically in those colors, I'm not going to put anything in the gallery right now. And I'm just going to publish it as is. Check that the tags are right. We already seen that we've already looked at it at the preview, so it's going to look exactly like that when we publish it, except now it's accessible to the public. So earlier I was talking about the attributes and how there are custom product attributes, and then there is color and size. When you first get your site, their color and size aren't in there. Those are things that you can add into this section right here. So there's attributes, and you can add an attribute. So as you can see, I have the color in here and the size in here, and then I have all the options that you could choose as well. There are also global add-ons. So global add-on is something that you want to add to all products, or like a large number of products, without ever having to edit them. So for example, you could say, see here you have all products. You could also pick a certain category. So you could say maybe you only want to put back numbers onto onto the Hogtown apparel. So you can pick Hogtown apparel, and it'll only show up on the Hogtown apparel the option of back numbers. Click the new add-on group, and here it'll tell you what kind of form you're making. So you can choose checks boxes, radio button, select box, custom input text area, file upload, custom price input. So in this case, I'm going to put custom input text.
You're doing shorts as well?
Okay, so I'm going to, yes, we're going with text. We're going to do the group name is back number. New option. I'm going to put numbers on the back over here. Printed numbers, because they're not going to be embroidered or anything like that. Give it a price of $10 for the edition, or $8 maybe. Minimum is 0. The maximum is 2, because we don't really want to go more than 2 numbers. I've seen a lot of people trying to get 3 numbers, but at an 8-inch size it looks very strange. It is possible, but we're going to avoid that kind of option. Unless you want to add it, then you can add it yourself with this tutorial. Anyways, after that you just save the global add-on, and that should appear in all the items in the Hogtown apparel. So we go into the catalog and check out Hogtown apparel. I am expecting to see the option to put on numbers on the back. There it is, back number, and it should only allow you to put in 2 characters, and it does. It also will adjust the price for you. So you choose your options, true royal and a large, and you've added the $8 to the original price, which is $33, and you get $41. You add the back name, the price will change again. So let's say that. And there you go. That's how you do the global add-ons and the attributes, and add the products. So I've mentioned categories a couple times in this tutorial. I'm going to just touch on the categories briefly. So the categories are what shows up on the side menu of your catalog over here. It's always good to have the live site on one page and your editing site on the other, so you can constantly check what's happening if you're updating and what's missing. So for example, if I go into custom sublimated shorts, which is the new category that we just added, there's no image beside it. But if I were to go into field lacrosse jerseys, this image shows up over here. So those images come from our product editing, our category editing section. So you can input the thumbnails here. So for example, team uniforms that don't have anything, custom sublimated shorts don't have anything. I'm just gonna edit that and put in an image. Grab one of the neat looking shorts here, and then I'm going to click update. Now when I select custom sublimated shorts, the image shows up right there. And that's how you add images to the categories. You can also add categories through right here. So let's say we want to add a casual wear section. You can put that in. The slug, just follow the instructions here. Usually all lowercase and contains only letters, numbers, and hyphens. I usually just spell the title in all lowercase, no spaces. That just shows up in, that only affects this section at the top here. So for example, when you could reach the casual wear section by going hogtownlacrosse.com/catalog /casual wear / then the product. That's all it's for. The parent is if it's a subcategory, the parent would be the category that it's under. But I'm going to put it under Hogtown apparel. And I'm going to upload, I'm going to use a dry fit golf shirt, which we don't have in here. Oh, there it is. There's a dry fit golf shirt right there. There's that image. And then add new product category. And it should appear. So on the side of the categories, you can see how many products are in it. Anything that has 0 products will not actually show up on the live site, because it would just be a dead link, and that always looks bad. So that is it for the first tutorial of using the WordPress-based website